I'm excited. Like I like the Pringles limited release stuff. I'm into it. Pop-Tarts is always, like I said, in the beginning, that's what started the snacking and me talking shit on companies was Pop-Tarts not. Pop-Tarts are great, but their limited release Pop-Tarts suck a fat dick.
Fucking terrible.
Terrible. Pringles. I dig the Pringles.
There's some surprises in there that I liked.
I didn't think the chicken and waffles was going to be good. Turned out to be phenomenal.
I mean, there was one so far that I haven't liked, and that was the prawn cocktail.
Prawn cocktail was rough.
Yeah.
And the fact that other people like it still blows my mind.
It's just not my palate.
Nope. It's not there.
Nope.
Not there. The Snack King has sent us some Pringles.
So I saw that. He was group messaging me and you last night.
Yeah.
But you're also receiving like 10 of his actual packages.
So listen.
He just filled me in yesterday.
He sent me a message on Sunday. Dean's like, hey, da-da-da. And he's like, I got some packages. First he started off by saying he sent Emmy a huge container of Nutella.
Yeah, like a giant jar.
Like a giant Nutella jar, because Emmy's favorite food is Nutella.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, nice. And he's like, I may have also sent 5 or 6 packages to your house by accident because I left the address to you and Hannah and not me. Bro, there's 4 packages at my house right now. He sent 5 to 6 packages.
Uh-huh.
Whenever someone says that, what do you think's coming to your house?
You know, like a poly mailer.
Yeah, a couple things.
A 3x5.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
There's massive packages at my house right now.
Did you get the desk chair yet?
There's there's 2 huge boxes on my front porch yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck, Dean? What were you buying?
Yeah.
Like, Hannah and I were dying because I was like, this is that thing where like, I was buying $100 in fucking Pringles cans. People be like, what the fuck? Where'd you buy these things from? Da da da. Like, I got somebody else's Amazon packages, and it's pretty funny.
That's
like,
really
where was your head
funny.
at?
Yeah.
Like, what were you doing? Hannah opened one of them. She texted me. She's like, hey, why did you order me scissors? I'm like, oh, those are Dean's scissors. Remember? Those are Dean's packages. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. This was before the desk chair. I was like, we'll consolidate these and put them in the one box and send them down.
Yeah.
There's no consolidating. They're massive boxes.
They're massive boxes, yeah. Well, I said to him, I was like, it would have been even more weird him not knowing it until you started receiving them. Because you would have just been, has your name on it.
I'd have been like, yeah, somebody's sending me some cool shit. I like a desk chair.
Desk chair? Sweet.
I don't care. I'm not calling Amazon. Fuck Jeff. Fuck Big Jeff. I'm taking his shit.
Yeah, he's like, I was sitting there and the wife's like, oh, you see, like, you're sending, like, everything to Seth. And he's like, oh, no, just the Nutella order, right? She's like, no. Everything in the last, like, 3 days. And then on top of that, a shit ton of Pringles, new Pringles.
Yeah, all the Pringles are coming. I'm excited. Yeah. He'll be here next week, so we'll have him on and we'll do some Sunday. With the Snack King. Yep. Dino Reno.
Yeah.
He's a fucking riot.
Yeah, he is.
Such a unique character. I love the fact that we meet so many characters. Like, and everybody's good motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I will give a shout out to a local pool company that's been helping me out with my pool.
Yeah.
Pristine Pools. John is their service manager, and he's been taking care of me. I'm doing a pretty good job.
Nice.
I want to give a shout out to him on here. They
get it all cleared up for you.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a pain in the dick. I'm still learning, and but they're taking care of it. It was back and forth. I actually don't know the problems. We have a meeting tomorrow so that I can figure out exactly what to do to the fucking thing and how to run a pool.
Like, when this happens, what do you do?
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So he's been helping out quite a bit.
It is a saltwater pool as well, right?
Yeah. And everybody's like, oh, it's way easier to maintenance. I'm like, oh, what happens when it's cloudy and then turns green? Like, you fucking assholes. I don't know. It's not easier. Fuck you.
Yeah, right.
Cocksuckers. So, he's been helping me out. Good people, good company. Yeah. I'm excited.
Nice.
Strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
See, eat a lot of strawberries.
I think our favorite berry. Second favorite berry.
What's first?
If they're very, very primo raspberries. Like like really fresh.
Okay, Greg.
And not the ones that like are in the corners of like the plastic thing and they're mushy.
Mushy. My dad. Yep.
Yeah.
Greg Feroce.
I
Fucking raspberries.
Like I like to push a blueberry into the top of a raspberry. It's like a really good bite.
So, are you doing that because it's a good bite or because you were high one time and it thought like a really good idea?
Yeah. Actually, no. I think I was at like a festive party, and someone actually did that.
Oh, okay.
Like they had them laid out with like a white Cool Whip type thing.
So it looked cool.
Yeah, like a patriotic thing. It's probably a July 4th party.
It probably was. I do love fruit.
So it's your father.
So we eat.
I think we talked about the berry thing about him already, but he loves the fresh fruit.
My dad used to be my dad was a huge man. My dad was fat as fuck. Like he was a fat ass. I have so many tendencies from my father. It's kind of crazy. It scares me a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how I resort back to these same tendencies he had because because I watched it for so long, but he used to be like 325 fucking pounds.
I remember when way back in the day when me and you first met each other, you were doing a video series for your next show, and you had your dad on with you.
Yeah.
That's when he was probably around his heaviest.
Yeah, he's my height. He's 5'6", maybe 5'7". We're both like 5'6.5". He was 320 pounds, fucking bowling ball.
Yeah.
Not healthy. My dad used to drink Jack and Cokes like they were going out of style. He wouldn't eat pretty much all day. He'd have like a breakfast sandwich in the morning from McDonald's, wouldn't eat all day, and then come home late at night and not stop eating from the time he got home until he went to bed.
Yeah.
He would drink like 6 to 12 Cokes. He would do chips. He would do a whole dinner. Then he would do chips. Then he would do ice cream. Then he would do chips. And then he would do ice cream. And then he would pass the fuck out on the couch and just wake up and start the whole day over again. He did that every fucking day for years. Very unhealthy man. Yeah. Then one day, his neighbor had a heart attack after going golfing for the day with his daughter. Stepped up into the truck, fucking boom, massive heart attack, fell back off of the step in the truck and had a heart attack and died.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That day, my dad called me, and he said, "Hey," he's like, "Denny just died. I don't want to die. I need to get in shape."
Man.
I was like, that was what he said to me.
It was a wake up, yeah.
Yeah, like that was it, because Denny was their neighbor for fucking 30-some years.
Same age, like similar age.
Oh, yeah. Denny was maybe 6 years older than my dad.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more, but Denny was a heavy guy, big dude, great person, awesome guy, but just liked his food. And he worked in the mill, so he was a very routine person. And then that happened, and my dad was like, "Hey, Denny died. I need to get in shape."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So went through what he did. Like I knew what he did, but I had him tell me. And I was like, all right. I was like, we're gonna cut some shit out. Like right now, you need to fucking cut the bullshit. You're gonna fucking die. Yeah. So then that's whenever like all the pop stopped. No more pop. Like that alone, cutting the pop out and changing his eating habits.
Yeah.
Okay. He still wasn't eating very healthy, like really healthy. He was still ate way healthier. My mom was making sure she took care of him because my mom takes care of him, but we all know like we can only be taken care of so much before we have to take care of ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she was, they were doing good. My mom always made like great meals. She's a phenomenal cook. But then it turned into a lot more salads and a lot more lean meats and this and that. And I was telling her, like, cut this shit out. My dad lost fucking like 40 pounds in like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Like fucking just started dropping weight.
Wow, cutting the pop out alone.
And then I had him on the treadmill and all that shit and got him on the treadmill. And then he got on some testosterone, and all of a sudden, like just one thing after another, it just kept going. And he got down to 192 pounds. So yeah, he got in shape, and right now he sits around, after 2 hip surgeries, 2 hip replacements, he sits around like 215. So he big guy. I mean, that's where I got my big thick barrel chest from.
Yep.
He's a big dude. So, but that's real shit. He loves fruit. He used to put salt on watermelon.
Oh yeah.
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 I like that
I've
too.
done that.
Yeah, it does. It's a tasty treat. I like really ripe watermelon.
Yeah, Kim just got one. It's a smaller one.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't cut it up yet.
Got to be careful. Yeah, because they're smaller. We had the smaller ones. We had it for a week and then cut it open. It still wasn't ripe.
Yeah.
Yeah. My kids eat more. We eat a ton of fruit as a household. Mm-hmm. I eat 2 to 3 pieces a day. Adeline will eat non-fucking stop.
Yeah.
Bro ate 2 bananas like back to back, and I'm like,
bro, banana's filling. I'm like, it's very filling.
Like, she'll eat a banana at midnight. She'll be like, I'm hungry. I'll see her come out and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh,
just munch down a banana, and I'm like, right now? Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
Bro, this fucking kid's a riot. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing 2 or 3 pieces of fruit a day.
Yep.
Yeah. We just got peaches. They're not.
She get them up at DeLello's?
No.
Yeah, they got decent fruit there.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know where she got them. She probably got them at Giant Eagle. They're just.
Yeah.
They felt ripe, and then they're just hard, not too sweet.
Yeah.
The strawberries though are very good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think it's strawberry season.
Nope.
No.
Kind of.
Was
Usually
it August?
No, June.
Oh, so we're past it.
I think they're still happening, but I know in early June, I think around here there are strawberry patches. Used to be, at least. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the fuck's going on with everything else, though.
Well, yeah, I guess the guys at the farmers market took a mean hit this season.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
They said it was an awful season for growing. Awful.
Look at it outside.
I know, it's fucking like
this is the wildest weather we've had in Western PA in quite some time. We haven't. It was raining for like 30 minutes the other day. Mm-hmm. It has not rained here in probably like 12 days, like a day of rain.
Yeah.
12 days. It's been over 87 every fucking day for almost 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. No fucking rain. My grass is dead. There's a spot at my house. I don't know why, but it's all dead. Huge spot.
Like circular shape? Or just random?
I don't know. I have no fucking clue how it's all dead. Like, it's smoked, dude.
It must get beat on more than any other spot somehow.
Smoked. It's all gone. I tell you what, everybody that's working outside is fucking feeling this shit. Every fucking male that is working outside, females as well, but every person that's working outside has lost weight.
Oh yeah,
they're down in the LBs.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
I saw there's some construction down in Greensburg, dude. They were just, even the dude just holding the fucking signs were fucking. You could just see it pouring off of them.
This fucking weather will kick your ass.
This is more sun and dry days in Pittsburgh I've seen since I started coming out here 4 years ago.
Bro, this is definitely the hottest summer we've had in quite some time.
Yeah.
We last summer we had maybe like 3 or 4 92 plus degree days.
Yeah, never like weeks of it.
Fuck, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah. It has been 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Hotter than a motherfucker. I love it. I dig it.
I do kind of like it.
I don't dislike it. Mm-mm. I mean, I'm also not working outside in it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Working outside in it is a cunt.
Yeah.
The yard barbers are taking a huge hit.
Fuck. Yeah, they are.
I hope they have some walls and some other hardscapes and everything lined up. You know what? I'll announce this on here too. If there's anybody in the area that does carpet, good carpet, I need carpet work at the house. I need one room done at carpet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need carpet done, need ripped out and put in.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about carpet. I don't want to fuck with it. I'll definitely fuck it up.
Yeah.
I don't want that one. So carpets.
There's a wrong way to do it for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I just need this one room, and it needs. So I need a room done at carpet.
I also need my walkway done at my home.
Ooh, you need a hardscape.
I need a hardscape.
You need a nice hardscape at Bob's house.
Yep.
I want a farm-esque looking hardscape. Mm-hmm. Something to the farmhouse. Make it look good.
Yep.
Don't want to do like concrete, like a stamped concrete or poured concrete.
I don't know. There is this one look I found. It was really nice.
What was it?
It was just the way. Well, it was the way the front porch was done too. It was like a more like newer age farmhouse look. Mm-hmm. So like it had all white like decking, and then the top of the decking was like a real like this color wood, and then like the same color wood on the pillars, and then it was a gray home, and then this like stamped concrete path coming up with cool lights.
So I love the stamped concrete and exposed aggregate. That's what I have at the new house.
Yeah.
On the back patio. You have to make sure you seal it, and you can't just go scraping it with a shovel.
Right.
No scraping with a shovel on exposed aggregate and stamped concrete. It'll fucking keep scratching it and scraping and all that because it has to stay sealed and it's nice and pretty.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you need to sweep it.
Yeah.
I mean, I blow everything with my backpack blower anyway.
Yeah, right. I don't know if I actually don't know if that would do well being at the farm. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
It gets a ton of ton of traffic there. You know?
You'd have to get the advice from somebody. And also, like we're talking here, I don't fucking see things like that. I'm not creative in that sense.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody else that actually does it for a living be like, oh yeah, this is what we're doing.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So we need somebody that does hardscapes.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody locally that does good hardscapes.
Yep.
And I need a carpet guy.
Yeah, near Murraysville, Salzburg area.
I need people. I'd like somebody that's relatively good at their job.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. Right now people are busy too, so that's
and
good.
like comes in and like gets it the fuck done.
Yeah, come in, do the job, and I give you money.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
I can give you money.
Yep.
Oh fuck. Well, this is a great morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the HWMF Podcast. I'm your host Seth Feroce here with my heterosexual life mate Bob.
Good morning.
And our distinguished IT guy Shane.
Hi.
What's up?
That build-up was awesome.
Good. I'm glad
Thanks.
you liked it.
Yeah.
Felt good about it?
Yeah. No.
Build the confidence up before I knock you down a
Yep.
few notches.
That's it.
At least everybody, before they start sending messages to Shane sucks. It's so funny how everybody loves you, but also hates you at the same time.
I know, it's crazy.
You like that.
It's a little bit bipolar.
Yeah.
Like they'll
Yeah.
send you something along with our stuff and be like, "This is for Shane, but fuck him."
Yeah. And then you're like the villain of the show somehow because you love disagreeing with things just to get people riled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Or
Good
like
times.
I kicked someone out of the demo crew group one time just to they were being a dick, whatever. And I did it as a favor, like, oh, get this guy out of here, right? And then they were like, oh, the guy that he was picking on said, oh, thank you, but fuck you, Shane. I was like, God damn it.
All right, I'm letting him back in there.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm bringing him back.
Man, you sucked that down this morning, huh?
This coffee was delicious.
It is. I'm getting quite the buzz from it too.
That's where I'm at. So I follow him on Instagram. It's called Oak and Bond.
Let me grab it here.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram. They caught my eye. I don't know where. I think I might have seen it come across because I watch a ton of coffee, cars. I do coffee, cars, and then
Cardio.
in the morning, like on my feed, what comes across there? Dogs. A lot of dogs lately. I got on a dog kick, and then Oak and Bond popped up on one of them, and I was checking it out. Look at these fucking bags. Great gold bags, high end. This is expensive coffee as well. But I said there's no way that they can put all this effort into all this shit. Marketing, advertising, the look, the bags, everything is very well done. There's no way they can put this type of effort in and it can suck. You can't charge me $17 for a pound of fucking coffee and it blow.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, so I'm going to give it a try. I spent your money on it, Bob, which is also my money, so it's okay.
It's okay.
And it was well worth it. This is phenomenal coffee. I'm very impressed with it.
This has an orange peel flavor in it.
Ooh. This here Columbia is what we had this morning. It has a cherry, honeysuckle, almond, brown sugar, and chocolate notes in here. It was to me, like, because we love our fresh roasted coffee.
Love it.
Very big on it.
Drink it every day.
This coffee had a very floral, fruity, vacation-esque flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I went to a good vacation, that's what I feel like on a vacation, that's good coffee I'd get.
Yeah.
Very fresh tasting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. I liked it. Very good. So Oak and Bond did a good job. Expensive as fuck, though. This shit. So I was all jerked off.
You thought this was a drink.
So we've been trying to find like a nitro brew, like a cold brew.
I'm on a
coffee.
huge kick with them right now.
I want stuff like Massive Joe's have. They have that cold brew over there.
The glass bottle.
Those cocksuckers won't send it over because Australia and their government says no. And I'm like, fuck you. I don't care. You guys are in the shit right now. Give me the fucking coffee. I'll stimulate your economy with $250 in coffee. Please send me a case.
Please do.
They have these big, like 750 milliliter bottles of cold brew coffee. So it's like a fifth of whiskey, but it's all cold brew coffee.
Yeah.
Fire. And I thought these cans here were like a nitro brew. No, they're just coffee beans in a can.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of pissed.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Bourbon barrel aged.
I got it because I was like, oh, fuck, maybe they put it in the can because it was like the cold brew, and then it turns out I'm the fucking moron and didn't read the directions.
Is this just
done
like
that
a
before.
nice way to like sample it without buying a full pound type deal? Is that why they do this?
I don't know.
I want to open. I want to see it in there.
Yeah. Take a whiff. I gotta say, dude, their fucking labels and their stuff is fire.
Whoa.
Well, that's a great look. Let's take a
Wow,
whiff.
that's a unique smell on that.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Right?
Man. Boy, that got the nostrils all flaring.
Mm-hmm. We've been on our coffee at home lately. Like
Oh, really?
ordering some really unique shit from Presto George downtown.
Man, I love Presto George.
Fucking fire coffee.
I hope they're still doing okay.
I can imagine they are. I mean,
I hope everybody's still doing good down there in these restaurants and fucking
I hope
markets.
I hope everyone like goes to, like I order it online. That's
Yeah.
what I've been doing. I'm hoping people are doing that shit.
Yeah,
You know.
I hate to see it. This fucking all this bullshit going on. Like this is murdering small businesses.
Yeah.
Fucking murdering small businesses. What people don't understand is like, say we're a small business. We employ 27 different people. That's 27 paychecks that we write every 2 weeks. But that's 27 families that function from what we're doing. So if you have, say, 1,000 small businesses that have 10 employees per small business, there's 10,000 fucking jobs. That's a fucking hit to anything.
Bro, 10,000 jobs within a small business community.
Yeah.
That is not like those 10,000 people can go right
the next
into the
one.
big
No.
industry, It's not what they've been doing the last 10, 15 years.
And it's not what they want to do.
Right. More
The
importantly.
whole reason that you start your small business and the greatest part about America is opportunity to do these things. And like, you know, who the fuck wants to work for the man? I don't. I mean, that's why we try and be the best bosses we can be.
Right.
You know what I mean? So these people that do work for us, you know, they don't feel restricted by having to answer to fucking HR and not being able to come to a place that's fun to come to or pull in and go, God damn. Pull into a spot and be like, fuck, I got to go in this fucking shithole today?
Yeah.
I got to work with this cocksucker?
This dude's going to breathe down my neck for how many fucking hours today?
This
Not
fucking
let me do my job?
My coworker, I can't wait to punch Billy right in a fucking dick. You know what I mean? Like, here at this place, we walk in, it's like, what's up, dickhead? And Shane's like, I saw that story last night, huh? Like, it's not like that. Like, our employees, if anything, we have to kind of reel them in and be like, hey, guys, getting a little out of control, okay? Like, I know you're getting your fucking work done, but, you know, I always say that about fucking John. Fucking shotgun and fucking natty lemonades on the golf course. Throwing golf clubs across a fucking everywhere.
I love the dudes he plays with.
That's what I mean.
They get lit up.
They get lit up. The one dude was all pissed through his golf club. I'm like, dude. Oh man,
It's easy to lose your cool on the golf course. It's easy.
but that's what I mean. Like coming to this place, and even coworkers. Like whenever we're here, like if somebody has a problem, and that's tough because whenever there's an issue, you fucking go right at it right away. There's a problem. Hello, I see we have a problem. What's the problem? Whenever you go into the warehouse, and we can't have bad mojo. We can't have bad mojo here. And especially if somebody's feeling down, like Shane comes in one day and he's not on his shit. We're like, what's up, dude? You cool? Like instead of busting his balls, we're just like, bro, what's going on? Everything cool at home? Everything good here? This goes on. All right, what's going on? Because whenever you come to work, who the fuck wants to work in a shitty environment? And that's the great thing, like I said, about America with small businesses. These people that own small businesses don't make fucking high six figures. They might just be making 80 grand a year running their own business, being like, yeah, I don't got to work for the man. I make my own hours. I have a decent living. It's great. I like it. That's what I do. Just because you own your own business doesn't mean you're a fucking millionaire. It just means that you're not working for the man. You're betting on yourself. You write your paychecks. You're the one controlling your days. You do everything.
Yeah, that freedom to be able to be home when your kids get off the bus in the evening now.
Yep.
They chose that. That's what they want.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what's beautiful about America. And that's what scares the shit out of me about times like this, because small businesses are taking such a huge hit and huge corporations are thriving because the huge corporations are open. but all the small businesses are closed. Do what I say. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pump the fucking brakes here. So, and these restaurants right now are getting murdered.
Oh, they're getting hammered.
Restaurants across the entire fucking country are getting murdered. And it's tough because, bro, their margins aren't big to begin with.
No.
The one restaurant here in Western PA, D'Annunzio's, they just put out a thing last night and said, enough is enough. Like, huge post online.
Really?
All their social media outlets said, enough is enough. We as a restaurant industry have to stand up. We've done every single thing that the state has asked. We've done everything. We have not deviated. We have done exactly what they have asked, and now you're telling me we have to shut down again. No. They said no. They said every restaurant in this area, let's stand up together, do the right thing, tell our customers this is what we need to do for us to stay open. Please abide by our new rules to make sure everything's safe, but we need to stay open for our families.
Yep.
We need to stay open for our employees. Please come in. If you don't want to sit down, don't sit down. Order out. We make sure everything is sanitary. We make sure everything is good. We always have, and we're going above and beyond. And now the state wants to shut us down again. And they're saying enough is enough. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
D'Annunzio's got my business.
Fucking right.
I really don't have a desire to sit down and eat anywhere because I have fucking 3 kids now.
Yeah, that's
But I'll order in.
Well, that's when it gets challenging, man. Like, to take the kids out, and it's one thing us as adults have to go out and abide by these rules and all this shit, but getting the kids involved, it's one, like, you don't want to fucking put them through that to begin with, and two, it's like, it's already hard enough to take them to dinner.
Bro, listen.
No, don't fucking touch that.
2's cool.
Yeah.
2 kids was cool. 3's a lot.
Yeah.
3's a lot.
I bet, dude. I
3's
bet.
a lot now. But no, yeah, that's they said that, and yeah.
Oh, that's great. Bro, it's even harder now that, well, at least Allegheny County pulled the fucking the liquor,
You're not allowed
the
to,
alcohol.
you're still allowed to go sit down and eat, but you can't drink alcohol.
So now,
I feel like that's a test. Don't you think that some of this shit they're doing, they're just seeing what we do?
what's the reason? Is it the reason that the alcohol's bringing everyone in? Like,
And we want to stop them from coming in?
stop coming in and sucking down all the alcohol. That's why you're gathering. Don't gather. Don't have fun. No fun.
Like I said, it feels like a test.
We're going down Friday night.
Where are you going?
Eddie V's.
Are you?
Yeah, her parents are coming in today.
Oh, nice. That's right. I forgot they were
so,
coming in.
So we're taking them down to dinner tomorrow night, and they haven't been out. Being in Eastern PA, Berks County,
Completely different than
they've
here.
been getting takeout pizza and like fast food. Like, they literally have not been able to go out to dinner.
Man.
So they are over the top excited just to go out for a meal. I was like, hey, we can't get anything to drink there, like alcohol wise.
Maybe
but
BYOB?
possibly. I'm going to text Brandon.
You should be like, okay, I want a Diet Coke in a highball glass filled up to right there. And then I'm going to put my own Jack Daniels that's in my pocket.
Bring my flask.
No, I just take a bunch of airplane bottles. Yeah, that's all
On
I
my
do.
belt.
Yeah. Yes.
Like fucking Batman.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited. I mean, I haven't been out either, really, just to get fast food.
Yeah.
They were all down a couple weeks ago, but
Yeah.
it should be good.
Oh yeah.
It should be good.
It's but yeah. I mean, I can't stress this enough to everybody about supporting small businesses. Not only the business itself, but for the employees that work at these businesses. Like a lot, like this has changed. This whole thing that has occurred has changed how I mean, I do everything that I can from a good standpoint, just like you do, just like Mike and Pat.
Yeah.
We all do these things from the goodness in our heart because we want I don't want to fucking work for the man. That's why you and I built this with no money.
Yep.
Fucking struggled to make it all happen. But our employees, the reason that I tell people and feel so strongly is because that's the fabric of your community. If your community is depressed, everything around you goes downhill. And that's kind of what's occurring. That's why I'm starting to believe that this is a test to see how we're going to respond as a country. Small businesses, small areas. How do we as a country respond to these restrictions? Because at the end of the day, like, there's been way worse shit that has happened in history than the coronavirus.
Right.
And it feels like this is kind of a simulation, a test. Because with all the false positives, with all of the misinformation that has occurred from the CDC or the miscounts in cases or numbers of death and how they stuck everybody in a nursing home. If this was a real pandemic killing millions of people, don't you think you wouldn't have to like misinform at any time? Don't you think that there'd be a little more, these people are so highly intelligent and so good at what they do, there'd be a little more of fine definitions?
Or not just saying things in the wrong way, like reporting factual things in a manipulative way.
Not political driven agenda. Like if you feel a certain way, it kind of is that.
Right. Yeah.
And whether you're for the left or the right or anything like that, let's remove that and let's look at it and say this just has a different feel to it. It feels like kind of like a test to see what you do. Are you going to do what we say? Like, bro.
It's like, are you going to wear the mask in there? And are they going to tell you to put it back on? And
it feels like with the race war, all that racial bullshit that's going on in the world, it feels like they're testing us to see how we operate in this type of environment. Because there's nobody that disagrees with the racial injustice.
No.
There's nobody. I'm at least anybody that I want to fuck with. And the people that do, it's such a small number and they're disgusting fucks anyway. You know? That's what I mean. Like,
have we seen this many shit storms all in a 4-month period?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. Because, and you know, the news paints everything in a bad light. But meanwhile, like, if you just turn off the news and go into the real world, none of that really exists. I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
It is.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah. And there's no answers or solutions. There's no solutions. Did you notice everybody's just talking a lot? Everybody's just talking.
Like, well, this could happen. Oh, well, this.
Yeah, there's no unity or definitive answers or solutions for what's going on. I don't know. Kind of freaks me out. Really freaks me out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know how. All I know is small businesses are important. It's very important.
Fucking right they are.
Did you hear that Wendy's up the road, they didn't serve a cop?
No.
Yeah, one of the employees wouldn't serve a cop that came through.
No shit.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's fucking tough. That's tough. That's what I mean. There's this such division. Like I said, I'm a liberty guy. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Freedom. Liberty, like I said, freedom without injustice or tyranny. So if there's any type of injustice, I'm not for it. Especially racial injustice. No, not for it. You can't do that shit. That's wrong. I was raised to be a good person and judge people based on their character and not the color of their skin. Okay, so whenever we say that, that means that we have some work to do as a country. We obviously do. And there's nothing wrong with stating that we have some work to do. And we've said it over and over on here that everybody needs to do a better job. But police officers right now, like, dude, there's been police officers that are being ambushed and killed. Like, bro, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
This is a wild time. And again, these are such touchy subjects that it's crazy. And I'm like, man, I don't know anybody. I say this that I don't know anybody. There are people out there that are bad. Evil people exist. But I personally don't really fuck with anybody that's not a good person. So anybody that we fuck with, anybody, black, white, male, female, kind of go, yeah, this whole shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
Every angle. Like, because everybody is, I mean, they're all still people. We're all just, you know, name a cop in our area that doesn't look out for the well-being of our community. Now, is there probably a couple cocksuckers in the groups? Yeah. But hopefully the other people in that precinct or that police department help kind of guide him in his way. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has a little bit of work to do with it.
There is no way you can be a cop without having compassion and loyalty to your community and You got into it for a reason.
Yeah.
Either you're someone in your family was a police officer, or a police officer. Like something happened to you that growing up with one that you were like, I want to be a cop. I want to be it. I have to be. An injustice that you saw that you didn't like. That's why I wanted to be the cop.
Yes.
Bro, 99% of police officers got into their profession because they were passionate about it.
Passion. Absolutely.
You don't get through the fucking schooling, you don't get through the fucking boot camp or whatever it is in the fucking... You don't go through that just to do another job and go through the motions. You do it because you're passionate about serving your community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good point.
Yeah.
And that's what's tough to see. Because that's why this whole thing is so astonishing to me. Because people are all based off of emotion rather than logic and reason. Like I said, nobody, I can't believe how divided it all has become. That's what I mean. It's almost like I say they as the elitists of the world. It feels like this is all a fucking, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, because if we pin the people against each other, we can do whatever we want.
I mean, especially during a time where emotion is at an all-time high.
Emotion is at, you could not push emotions higher.
People not knowing if they're going to get a paycheck, people not knowing if their kids are going to go back to school.
They're going to get sick and die.
Right. Emotions are up, and then fucking race war.
And that's all they talk about. It's all they talk about. It's all they talk about on the news. And there's never anything positive. You know what I mean? Like they show the negatives that cops have done. Yeah. They show all the negatives that in these urban areas and all the bad that has occurred. And then all of a sudden, like, you'll see a good video on YouTube of a couple of black guys in the middle of the city did something good for an old couple. Well, yeah. Because there's still fucking people.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
There's a lot of good people. And then the cops that are actually in inner city communities and in urban areas that are still white cops doing great things with the neighborhood kids to build a relationship with them. There's a ton of that going on. You see it online. It's just few and far between. But you know where you never see it? Mainstream media.
Yep.
That's telling you something, because the media fucking sees it. You mean this video that has 38 million fucking views of these cops playing basketball with these kids and all the great that they did in Louisiana, and then Shaq showed up? Like, yeah, everybody. Why is that not all over the fucking news?
Yeah.
You didn't see it on the mainstream media. You don't see those things on there. I'm like, like, that's what makes me feel uncomfortable. And that's what I'm like, you motherfuckers, the news people and all the people that they have working in there, they see everything on the internet.
Yep.
And that's what makes me feel really uncomfortable and uneasy about this whole scenario, because, like I said, I'm a liberty guy. Freedom without injustice and tyranny.
Yeah.
That's what we all should stand for as a world. Not just as a country.
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, then people get not serving a cop. Bro, that cop, the one cop that got shot and killed. The one cop that got shot and killed recently, his last words on his going over the radio was, "Tell my family that I love them." Dude, that's insane. That's gut wrenching. And the dude was a good cop, young guy, 2 kids. I don't know. It's but and that's why we don't talk about this shit much on here. But I can't stress to everyone enough to just be a good person.
Yeah.
Have a heart.
I mean, and that's why we continue to bring it up and not put our opinion or our spin on anything. It's just, this needs to be acknowledged all the time. This has to be looked at every day, because if you are one of these people that have this indifference of opinion or are very vocal about one way or the other, like you need to.
There's the extremes on both sides.
Yeah, right.
There's extremes on both sides, and then in the middle, I believe that there is a vast number of people that's sitting here confused. Okay, so like, why can't we all just get along? Does everybody? Nobody's like a good person.
Yeah.
Does everybody have to choose a side? What are you gonna do? Going to go into my place of work here with everybody that we have at our company and go, okay, time to choose a side. There's no side to choose. We're the American people, the land of opportunity. We all have the ability to work and work hard. And that's why it goes right back to being wanting to just work for yourself. The freedom and the opportunity to build your own business if you'd like. Now, of course, everybody has their own personal battles in life. Mm-hmm. Everybody has their own shit. But again, if you're in a place where you're not with good people, get the fuck out.
Yep.
Got to. And it's tough because, again, there are bad people in the world, but you just have to be a better person. And that's exactly why we as a company work on building such a great place so that more people have more opportunities to do great things. And that's why on this podcast, we push and talk about other companies and talk about other people and what they do for us and how they help and how much we like their service so that you, as all listeners, can be like, fuck yeah, let me go check this place out. Mm-hmm. Let me go see if I like it. Because how great is it like having a guy for everything? Like we just asked for a carpet guy and a hardscape guy.
Yeah.
We talk about Alpine Butcher. We talk about this coffee. We talk about that. We talk about this. You want to be around good motherfuckers because this is the actual fabric of America. Mm-hmm. The hardworking motherfuckers that do great things and don't have this negative, ill shit in their heart.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's really simple. You're a result of what you surround yourself with, whether it's the people, the companies, the type of food you eat, the way if you work out or not, like it's that fucking simple. You surround yourself with good people, you do good things, you eat good food, you buy nice stuff,
Yep. It's yeah, and that's why I feel like whenever we're in this, like what's going on right now, mm-hmm. like I'm like, man, I feel like it's kind of like, let's see what happens with these people. Let's see what happens, because whenever you look at how things are pushed upon us, mm-hmm. it's kind of like, it feels like a test.
Yep.
Feels like it.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise there'd be more definitive answers. Mm-hmm. Right?
I think so.
Yeah. Because these people are supposed to be the best at everything they do. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't like it. Makes me feel uncomfortable. And every time I felt really uncomfortable, something was going on.
It's like us not having an answer about one of our products.
Yeah.
Well, what? Why?
Or any issue that we would have at our company because it affects everybody in our business.
Yeah.
My biggest stressor is making sure that this company functions at a high level for my people, mm-hmm. the customers and our people that work for us.
Yep.
That's my biggest stressor. Mm-hmm. For sure, that's my biggest stressor.
Oh, yeah. My number 1 and 2 is our staff, our people, and then them communicating with our customers and
mm-hmm.
our fans.
Yes. Yeah. And there's so many moving parts.
There's a lot in between there, yeah.
A
lot of personalities in there. A couple bad days.
Fucking wild. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's this? Oh.
Oh, nice. Some good news.
What's this? Oh, Adeline sent me this video of her doing a wild fucking skill yesterday. Sorry, I had to check my phone really quick. Got a bunch of messages. Oh, man.
There might be a surprise sneaker release today.
Oh, I saw you got a pair of sneakers the other day.
I did.
What'd you get? What are those?
Well, I came home. There was four boxes of sneakers.
What the fuck?
I forgot about 2 of them.
What do you mean you forgot?
I just forgot about 2
I
of them.
forgot I spent $150.
Well, there's like a bunch of boxes. She's like, what is all this? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I forget. I was like, one of them is sneakers. So I opened the biggest one and it had 2 pair in it. And then I opened the next box. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot I ordered new running shoes, another pair. And then I forgot about the Jordans that I got on StockX because it takes like 3 weeks for them to come in. So,
man.
Yeah, I picked up 4 pairs yesterday. Fuck, where was I getting? What was before that?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, sneaker release today. Apparently, on the sneakers app, like they're selecting, like not everyone's going to see that they're for sale.
What do you mean?
They're pre-selecting who's going to see it. So like, say the 3 of us have the sneakers account. I might see it and you guys won't even know they were released.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
It is some bullshit, but I got an inside, so we'll see.
You got an inside?
Not really an inside. It could be fake news. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
It's like a simulation. They're testing you. They're
Yep.
gonna see. They're gonna test out their people to see what happens.
You bet your ass I'll be on there at noon to check.
What time is it?
Noon.
Noon.
Yeah. So
Where's it based out of? The company.
Nike. So it's
Is it West Coast?
Yeah. Yeah, but it will be noon.
Just noon Eastern.
9 Pacific. Yeah.
9 Pacific. Okay.
Yep.
I think we have to have you in the middle of a photo shoot at noon.
I don't think so, Shane. These are a big sneaker.
What are they?
You're gonna think they're ugly.
Of course I will.
They're Nike SBs. So like,
Skateboard.
yeah, they're very big right now. Nike SBs.
They look like my shoes I have on, like the Dunk Lows.
So
but
these
they're
are the
skaters.
Ben and Jerry Chunky Dunkies.
Yeah.
They're getting potentially re-released today, and that shoe is going for like $3,000 right now on resale. So if I can pick them up for $90, I'll be really excited about it. Been eyeing them up. So,
Man,
they are pretty ugly. I just want them to have them. They come in like it looks like an ice cream.
Oh, it looks like
gallon.
a giant ice cream thing from Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. I get it. I can't. I'm not discriminating on it. It's fun. It's cool. I'm just not a huge sneaker guy.
No, and Kim, like, she wasn't mad last night, but she's like, what? She's like, why? She's like, just why? She's like, I'm not
judging
not
you.
mad, not judging.
Not
She's
judging.
like, but why? She's like, I know for a fact you're not going to wear those Jordans. I'm like, I'm probably not. But it's part of like this 3-set series.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's just
Oh
wrong.
my god.
And I don't want to sell them. I don't give a fuck about the resale on them.
It fucking boggles my mind. I get it because I know a lot of people that do it.
Yeah.
But it's not what I do. But I have my thing, so I can't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
I've nothing. I can't. I'm just like
Well, and then I have my buddy Harlan. He was like, I'm not into him. He's like, but I'll try to get him too in case you lose. He's like, I'll just send him to you. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then I won yesterday, and he's like, oh, I don't know if I won yet. He's like, you still won them. He's like, you could like keep one pair and then just rock one pair. I'm like, yeah, I'll probably take them off your hands.
Oh my god.
So he ended up losing.
Did he?
Apparently yesterday was a very difficult thing to win. So
And you won.
Bro, this is probably my second pair I've won through the sneakers app because I get losses every time.
Man.
Yep. So I actually got them.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty cool.
I think so. Guns and sneakers.
So you
It's like the
winning,
same
does that was winning part of why you wanted to do it anyways? Not even the shoe itself, but just getting them?
So they do
Is that part of it?
They do a really good job. So once you put everything in, it will say pending, and it says you're in line, right?
Uh-huh.
So about 5-7 minutes later, you'll get this thing in the app that says got 'em.
I saw that you reposted
And
that.
then it says take screenshot or share. Like it's the whole act of like,
That's what I'm saying. So part of it is winning.
yeah, dude, they're purple shoes. I mean, I wear black Vans every day. So yeah, it's just part of the thing. It's a
part
whole
of it.
culture, whole sneaker culture. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. I
No,
like
it's
it.
I'm fascinated by it. It's not that I because I have the things that I like. It's dumb.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I didn't know. So like I've been into Jordans. I did the whole Yeezy thing for a while, and then meeting up with Harlan again to get tattooed a few weeks ago. He's into the Nike SBs, the skate shoes. And apparently they are like
thing right now.
the hottest commodity because they're the most exclusive. So like some of these they'll only release in skate shops. How many fucking skate shops are there in Pennsylvania?
Nope, not
Yeah,
many.
Right.
Couple out here.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that's a big deal. Yep.
I like it. Oh man,
It's warm in here again.
it's not too bad. I'm okay.
It's
69.
it's on for now.
It's on for now. It'll
Hasn't
probably
kicked
kick off until we have to fix that fucking thing.
Yeah. It's 82 in here yesterday.
It was a little stuffy.
It was.
I was
It's
sweating
tough.
my balls off. I was sweating my ass off in the gym. I came in here.
I bet.
And then I was sweating my ass off in here. I'm like, I'm just gonna sweat.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
I was sticking to my chair.
Yeah, a little
It's
bit.
tough.
So Shane, this weekend, big fight, Masvidal Usman,
Yep.
Volkanovski, Holloway 2.
Yep.
PFL
Peter Yan versus Aldo.
That's a fight. Aldo again.
Yeah.
That
It's for the title.
That motherfucker needs to retire.
It's for the belt.
He needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
He's hurting. I don't want nothing bad happening. That's tough.
Yeah,
But
Peter Yan's going to smack him.
yeah, it's going to be a rough one. Also, in sports, I don't think sports are going to happen. I think the only thing that's going to occur is fights on Fight Island because Dana White is a savage. And other than that, I don't think sports are going to happen this fall.
Yeah.
I don't think basketball is going to go through. I don't think baseball is going to happen. I don't think football is going to occur. I don't think so. I think right now we're still in this phase because we just had this second wave of the coronavirus, and we went from 100,000 tests to a day. They were doing 100,000 coronavirus tests a day. Mm-hmm. They went to 700,000 a day, and they're like, "Oh, there's a huge spike." Well, if you test more people, the number will rise.
You're going to get more results.
You're going to get more. See, that's what happens in business, in statistics and numbers. Mm-hmm. Typically how that goes.
Yeah, the more you test, the more answers you get.
Oh, man, no shit, huh? Like if there was more IQ tests, I bet you we'd find out that there's less smart people.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing with the sports thing is I was thinking about this yesterday. Uh-huh. It's like, say they go all in on saying, yes, this is the reopen, this is the way it's going to be, and then it gets fucking shut down, and you just set up 12 weeks of food and beverage and concessions and all the shit and all the fucking overhead, and
there's no way fans are coming in. Mm-mm. And you made it that raises a good point. Nobody's talking about it.
No. Athletes are not speaking about anything
you mean tell
either
me
way.
These athletes that are all over social media all the time and all this, and everybody listens to every word that they say, aren't talking about, oh, I can't wait till fucking July 22nd, our first game. No, there's no definitive answers. Again, there's no definitive answers to any of this stuff, so I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, you don't see
I think
anyone...
that they're just continuing to pump it up for something to do.
Yeah, like no athletes are even on IG stories anymore, like talking about anything.
No.
Like I haven't, like LeBron posts every few days.
Yeah. All of
but
them.
Like he's not doing anything.
No, I don't think that they
zero excitement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, and then you have the NBA commissioner on there, and he's like, "Oh, this and this," but there's again no definitive answers because right now in this cancel culture and this fucking sensitive ass bullshit that everybody has is so sensitive about everything that they're afraid of this small percentage of people eating you alive if this occurs because these fucking people go nuts online over one thing, bro. Like they're treading so lightly. There's no definitive answers. Ivy League schools just said there's no sports.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there's going to be no college.
Oh my God.
Everybody's going to do distance learning.
Yeah, I think Stanford cut 11 sports.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's cut.
I saw even Harvard is doing it at home or internet based.
What do you mean?
Same undergrad price to go to school.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah. Tuition is the exact same for undergrad.
So you mean to tell me that the tuition is exactly the same?
Yeah, I think it was 59 G's a semester or more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For online learning, it's going to be the same tuition.
You believe that?
So the education costs the same when I don't have to come to your campus that's being ran by thousands of employees. Now I just have my teacher one-on-one online, and it's the same price. Okay.
Does this smell like good food?
No.
No, it doesn't. Nothing feels right.
Yeah.
Because if this was quote unquote, for lack of better terms right now, real, things would be a little bit more definitive.
Right.
You see that?
Man, is that crazy? The same fucking price.
Yeah.
So everything's the same, but we're not going there. You're just going to sit. And this is the thing that's fucked up. Everybody's assuming that everybody's home is equal. Mm-hmm. Like everybody's home is the equal playing field.
Can you imagine if I had to do online courses up at the farm? I wouldn't be able to fucking do it.
That's what I mean.
Or you don't have the money for high-speed internet, or you don't have the money for a fucking whatever.
That's why people get scholarships to go to these great schools and get all these big things, because this is opportunity for better in life. And everybody's just saying, oh, fuck this and fuck that. No, it's not right. Man. And everybody's thinking about sports. How about that? I love how, again, look what over here, look what this hand's doing whenever this is what's occurring. Think about that, too. I mean, we're pretty deep into some shit today.
We are, yeah.
But, okay, the education system. How broke is our education system? And now we're going to do distance learning?
Well, we
feels like we're making people dumber.
Well, yeah, it went from like last year, like, oh, this needs to be done, and the kids could be learning so much more and doing better on the testing, and now, you know what? They're going to do just fine learning the same thing from home. It's like,
what are you guys talking about? Fucking crazy. Think about that.
You guys could barely get lesson plans
you
together
guys have
being
to,
in class.
Yeah, we got to sit here and you're going to do all this and you got to worry about testing and
our school needs the good funding if we got to test well.
State testing and this and that. And now we're like, well, you guys can actually learn all this from home. Wait a minute. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You lying sacks
There's no
of shit.
way.
And then you see what ICE did. ICE, the immigration.
No.
So students that are not in the United States come to the U.S. for education. If their school is not in person, it's online, they can't stay.
Wait. I missed that. I'm sorry. State that
ICE,
again. ICE
says that international students that are coming here for an education visa,
Yeah, right.
they, if their classes are not in person, if they're online, they can't stay in the U.S.
So they would have to
go back home and learn online.
Because technically,
Man.
because this is where that fucking paperwork shit is. Because technically, they don't live in the United States.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's no campuses to live on, so they have to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Look at all these implications. Okay, think about that. What you just stated, that's going to throw up and be like, that ain't fucking right. Because these people come here for education.
Yeah.
But if they're not citizens of the United States, they can't go and they can't go get a fucking house.
Right.
They can't go stay anywhere.
It's a difficult circumstance, too, because, like, students that normally come here, say this wasn't happening at all.
Yeah.
If students normally came here, they wanted to go to Harvard, but they only wanted to take online courses, like, they don't want that to happen. But
Yes.
since this is happening and classes in person are canceled anyway, they have to go online. So that system just is broken.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It's crazy. And like Harvard, MIT, I think University of Pittsburgh, there's probably a lot of other schools are like petitioning that.
Oh, fuck yeah, there's tons.
Yeah, petitioning that.
Man, this is, but the thing is where are they going to stay?
Exactly.
Because you're not allowed to stay on campus.
Yep.
Man, it's like just.
Bro, that's how these fucking like these superstar people are born in this world. You know, like you come to the U.S. for an education that you're not getting anywhere else, and the reason you got in there is because you are so fucking smart and so ahead of the curve from where you're from, but you can't get education there. Like, this was the opportunity.
Land of opportunity.
Like a 6-month gap in that person not being able to come to school, bro, they're going to have to do what they do in their country, which is not advanced the way that we do. It's just.
So that's where all this comes in, where they use identity politics to separate the country. They use identity politics too, and identity politics do nothing but divide people.
It's wild, man. I don't think about this stuff much because a lot of what is occurring doesn't affect my life directly because I don't have kids. You know, I don't have a family. I live in a very, I think, unique part of the U.S. that isn't as.
Yeah, but this is they've done this to see that this is no longer about like individuality. I mean, look at what we just got done talking about this whole time is how it affects our local community.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's we're seeing what is occurring. And if you don't think that everything right now is being studied and put into statistic numbers and seeing how this occurs, you're wrong. Everybody is seeing what is occurring from the coronavirus pandemic. Everybody's paying attention to the statistics that happen within crime, within racial injustice, within everything. There is numbers that are being associated with every single thing that's going on right now, and it's being studied. Mm-hmm. For sure. It's being tracked. It's being watched, without a doubt. Because that's what we do as a company.
Yeah.
Everything that we do, we have to track it. The only way for us to become a better company is to see what happens from the way we operate. Mm-hmm. How do we get better at this? How do we grow? We do it all from a good standpoint.
Yeah.
From the good. If you don't think there's evil people and there's bad people out there doing things from a bad standpoint, you're a dumbass. Mm-hmm. You live in a bubble that you don't think is real, because if there's good in the world, there's bad. Mm-hmm. And if there's bad in the world, there's good. We just have to be able to distinguish between the two of them, because everybody knows that there are wolves in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
That is without a doubt. Crazy things.
Yes.
Man, nuts. I am fucking hungry today. I'm fucking starving. I didn't eat breakfast.
My back is soaked.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sweating.
I'm uncomfortable. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's really hot.
You should take your clothes off. Just get naked.
Just thinking about it.
Shane, he's already naked over there.
I know. It's crazy. Just dick hanging out.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Nothing we can do. That's why there's no camera on him. Just naked most days.
Oh, fuck. I'm stupid hungry. We ate everything here.
We can try Did you actually try these yet?
Yeah, they suck.
Is this open?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Oh, it is open. Wow.
half gone.
Disguised.
Yeah.
Which ones are the... Oh, the curry.
Oh my
Get
God.
those the fuck out of here.
Malaysian red curry. We ate all those ones. We ate everything in here.
It's like it's like when all your friends came over when you're like 12, 13, 14, 15 years old.
Yep.
And Mom just went grocery shopping.
Wipe out the whole fucking pantry.
Mom, there's no snacks in here. I just went to the fucking store.
I just went to the store.
It's all gone.
It's all gone. Everything.
I was thinking about pizza rolls and Hot Pockets in those
Totino's
days.
pizza rolls.
Yeah.
So what kind of Tostino pizza rolls are you guys? It's a good question.
Plain. Like just cheese and sauce, like nothing.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
basic
whoa,
bitch.
whoa, whoa.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the plain Janes.
You mean you just like the plain cheese Totino's pizza rolls?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Are you high off your ass?
No,
Yes.
Yes.
Both of you are cheese?
Yeah.
Cheese.
What do you like? Pepperoni?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people are combination or supreme. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Supreme like has like onions and peppers and.
I think
something
I
else
don't
in
know.
there. Like a supreme pizza,
Yeah, I'd assume that's what it's in. A lot of people are the combination.
which is
I don't know, sausage and pepperoni possibly. Look them up, Shane. Pull it up. What's on there? What's in the combination? Culmination.
I'm like
You're cheese. I'm pepperoni all the way.
we didn't really do Hot Pockets. We didn't really do those growing up. Like once in a while they'd get Hot Pockets.
The combination sausage and pizza topping with pepperoni seasoning, and that's it.
I think that's a big one. In combination. I can't believe cheese. I don't like the cheese. There's not enough happening.
Yeah, I like them.
There's not enough happening.
I like them. Do you bake them?
Yes.
All right.
All right, listen.
I know there's some families will nuke them. And
Oh my
like,
God, I got
There's
few
cheeseburger
things
ones.
that I just found out as well. One's really fucked up and disgusting. We'll get into that in a second. Just don't let me forget about the fucked up, disgusting
Write that
thing.
down, Shane.
Fucked up, disgusting question at the end that blew my mind when I saw it on the internet.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Definitely fucked up. Don't want to talk about it right now.
Okay.
But there's no way. I hate the cheese. I'd always be disappointed. But also, I'd have to be pretty tore up to microwave my fucking Totino pizza rolls.
Yeah.
I'd be pretty fucked up. I'd be like, I'm just hungry. I don't feel like heating it up. But
Do you like the rolls or the bagels more?
all the rolls.
I kind of like the bagels.
The bagels fucking suck for one reason. My mom makes better ones homemade.
My mom
yeah.
would do that too. She'd make
Yeah, you can
homemade.
make good
I
ones.
won't fuck with the store bought ones just because of how good homemade ones
Yeah, agreed.
are. What do you eat them with? Ranch? Hot sauce? Nothing.
I'll
Yeah,
do-
you just popping them.
yeah.
I do like popping them, but I like. You like break them open, blow inside them.
How about when you like bite one and like it shoots like burning hot down
Oh,
your
yeah.
cheek? Yeah.
Yeah. My mom always called them pizza shits. She's like, you want some pizza shits? I don't know why I called them pizza shits, but that was the thing.
You'd eat so many, you'd be shitting your pants.
Oh, bro, my mom, we just got done saying it. My mom would have to buy food for a fucking army.
Mm-hmm.
There was always so many of us over. Sam's Club, she would buy the fucking giant bags of them and have them stacked in the freezer.
Yeah.
We would cook a massive full fucking tray of them for everybody over. Gone, cooked.
Mm-hmm. Have to probably put in another tray.
We'd put in a tray of that and then like a tombstone pizza or 2 tombstones.
Oh, I like tombstones.
I love tombstone pizzas.
How about the microwave box, like for some of the personal size pizzas? Like you'd flip it over, be that like gray circle that gives it a crisp edge, but it
Give
doesn't.
me the fucking chills. No.
Just
Doesn't
all
count.
flop.
No. I love pizza. I love it.
Me too.
I don't eat it very often. Not often at all.
I only eat it every Saturday night.
I don't eat it because the cheese fucking ruins my belly. Because like if I eat a cheesy pizza,
Yeah.
if I eat more than 2 pieces, if I eat 2 full pieces of pizza, my belly will be hurt. If I eat more than 2, I'll be in fucking trouble.
Yeah.
So if I got to make sure I eat like 25 lactades, I legit will eat 4 or 5 of them if I'm going to eat pizza.
Yeah.
I love pizza. Where'd we have pizza the other day? Where'd you get it the other day that had the crust on it? That veggie pizza?
Oh, Stockman's.
Stockman's.
That was your type of pie.
Yeah, I like that type of pie with a bubbly crust. It's a little flop in the center. Doesn't crisp all the way, but on the bottom it has the crusties. A
Yeah.
little bit of burnt feeling, and then the bubbles on the crust. It's not thin, and it's not thick.
Yeah, like the last third of the slice is like
Fire.
Yeah.
Like halfway through, like the beginning is a little floppy.
You might have to two-hander.
Yeah, two-handed, but I'm cool with that because I like it because I will deal with the early flop because the second the other 2/3 of the pizza is so fire.
Agreed.
And I love the crust because I can actually eat it and it's not right. Like I can.
Like it's not too tough.
And it's not super chewy and it's not like all doughy. It's just the right.
Not like a deep dish pie.
Nope.
Yeah.
I love that type of pizza. I should get some this
I
week.
think we're going to try a new spot out Saturday night.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Well, I think it's Pizzeria David. I keep bringing it up. The
Yeah,
pie.
you've mentioned that
It
many
might be
times.
David also. It just
David
looks.
works.
It looks David.
Has an E on the end.
It does. Yeah, you're
David.
right. So the pie just looks. It just looks like I'm gonna love it.
Looks
so
like the pie you want.
I want to go grab that. I want to order the fight and like have some sort of cool dessert lined up.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't had chicken wings in a while. I love chicken wings.
Mohan's.
Huh?
I like getting chicken wings from
I like
Mohan's.
homemade chicken wings on the grill now.
Oh yeah.
I love my grilled wings. I prefer those just, I don't know, I like them that way. They're really good.
We got good wings from at the farmer's market from Chicanra.
What?
They had chicken wings.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they were like wiped out on beef, and they had a lot of chicken stuff, and they had chicken wings, and we got chicken wings, and they
No
were fucking
way.
awesome.
Oh, man.
Delicious,
I'm going to
yeah.
have to hit her up.
Yep.
That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
I love chicken wings.
I love talking about food.
We do.
Yeah.
I like food a lot. I like food. I like fucking.
Yep.
I like whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I like seltzers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like cutting grass.
Yeah.
I like splitting wood. I like my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to get a dog one day.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for that. I got a lot of shit going on. I can't have a dog in the house.
What kind of dog?
I
don't know
want I want an American Bully. Like a big one.
Or like get like a mini dog and put in your pocket and shit.
No, I just want my companion dog.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I'm getting the dog, whenever I'll be like, I won't work like I do because right now the work's a little out of hand.
Yeah, a bit.
It's a little bit out of hand. I'd probably say like the past 2 weeks, I have not been home before 7 o'clock.
No.
I have not been home before 7 o'clock any days of the week.
Yeah.
Nope.
Been some long fucking days.
There's been a few where, like when I get a phone call from Hannah, hey, hi, you gonna be home soon? Yeah, I'm just finishing up.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, fuck, it is 6:40.
Yeah.
It
and
is
I'm like,
7
okay,
o'clock.
I gotta finish up.
That happened at least twice this week in the gym.
Yeah.
We're like,
Oh yeah. So, but right now it's just a little. It's very big and very important, and I like it. I am in love with my work.
mm-hmm, me too.
I'm in love with it. So, yeah. The past few mornings, I haven't done my morning cardio. So I've had to work out a little bit harder in the gym.
Yeah.
I've been spending my mornings with SJ.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wake up at 5:30, 5:45, and I hang out with him until 7. Like I just kind of lay there with him. I feed him, change his diaper, hang out with him. And I'm like, oh, I got to do cardio. And then I'm like, it's all right. It's hot out, and I'll just work out way harder, and I'll be good.
Yeah.
So, and I hang out with him in the morning. So it's kind of fucks with me. My morning routine's off, but it's okay because it's not going to be forever because he won't be tiny forever.
Yep.
And he won't just lay there and stare at me. So,
Right.
cool.
Take it in while you can.
He's got a huge sack of nuts on him. I'm jealous of this boy's testicles.
Man.
They're massive. You should see them.
You know, that's great. You don't really hear that too often.
I don't know if it's real, but that ball bag is fucking massive.
It can't be fake.
No way.
Oh,
They're huge balls. Huge balls.
that's great.
I must have had huge balls when I was young.
Maybe.
Maybe. I think I did. And then I fucked myself all up, and now they're not really anything. It's okay though.
They worked,
They
though.
work though. They still get the job done,
Yeah.
but they're just not like a fucking full fistful of nuts.
Just not something to show off.
Bro, his nuts are they are something to see.
You gotta like fit them in the diaper.
You gotta see them.
Yeah.
Bro, they're fucking big. Like it's a ball bag on a newborn.
Man.
Like you lift them up and stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta fucking lift the nutsack up.
Really?
Yes.
Like usually they're just like tucked up in there.
No,
you know,
they are
hanging-
not tucked up.
So you
in
gotta
there.
move them.
They are big.
Fuck.
I know. I wanted to show Instagram, but I think that's child pornography.
Yeah, you get flagged for that for
Yeah.
sure.
But I just want to show everybody the fucking ball bag on this kid.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
I'm happy for you guys.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah, me too.
You know?
Yep.
I mean, just when he shits all over himself, then you're like lifting it up and you're like, God damn, kid.
Look at these things.
I know. The girls are amazed.
Yeah.
You know, little girls, they don't have ball bags.
Yeah.
Like
right.
we've been dealing with nut sacks and dicks our whole life.
Forever.
Whenever we find our dicks, I still think it's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I was still finding out how long it was until I could stroke my dick with a torn tricep.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
every morning I'd be like, all right, are we good? Nope, still can't do it. We're not
yet.
there yet.
Yeah.
You know, you got to work into it. What am I doing? I'm a 35-year-old man seeing if I can stroke my dick with a torn tricep? Yup.
Yeah.
I got to see what I can do.
Been using this for my whole life.
What am I going to do? I can't go lefty all the time. I got to see what this thing's capable of doing. So maybe you realize that around 4 weeks you can start stroking your dick again.
That should have been in the write up.
Where?
Yep.
Yeah.
Press. When can I start?
When can I start masturbating again?
Well,
At this point, you
6
take a couple
weeks, 8
strokes
weeks.
on there. Yeah, around 4 to 6 weeks, you should be able to take a couple strokes at it.
stay 70. So
Yeah, 75 degrees. Okay.
I'm more
Should I wear my brace while I jerk
I'm
off?
more of a 93. You know, it's the angle.
The angle's important. You can do 60% at this angle with a torn tricep. Okay. Yeah, but yeah. So this kid, he's impressive. The girls, again, like I said, the girls, they Adeline's just like, so that's it. I'm like, God damn it. I'm just like, they're learning so much about fucking human anatomy, which is important. But again, you know, they're little
Just a
girls
whole-
that are just fascinated
Whole
by
slew of
fucking
questions
yeah.
you didn't run through.
And Emmy's like, so like, it just goes, and it just pees, like because they see him pee.
Yeah.
Like whenever he's changing his diaper, fucking fountain.
Just goes,
dick,
yeah.
Dick pissing everywhere.
Uh-huh.
When in the pool, we dipped his legs in the pool and everything,
Start
and he starts pissing, and Emmy's just fucking thinks it's hilarious.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, it's fucking riot. This kid's just like, oh my God. She's like, mine doesn't do that. I can't do that. And that's just like mind blowing for them.
Yeah.
6 years old and you're learning about fucking fruits and vegetables and how to spell words, and then you see a dick and you're just like, oh my God, that fucking thing's nuts.
How do they do it?
How does this happen?
I can see it too, because she gets so blown away by just about anything.
Oh yeah, that's
and
where
then-
she gets it from me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, for sure. For sure.
So this kid that has this fucking massive nutsack, it's got to be big for his age. I got to ask the doctor, our next appointment.
See what percentile he's in
Where are we at percentage-wise with this nutsack?
So we went over his height and weight. Where are we at with the ball bag?
That thing there.
You got to say it like that,
Yeah.
too. They probably love you at the doctor's office.
I'm pretty reserved, because it's important. But yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Like, do you think a
there's
few
no-
of them have like said it like once you left, they're like, man, can you just believe that guy said that in there?
I am that fucking guy.
Yeah.
I am for sure. Because there's a time whenever I'm like, okay, I have a question, but I cannot ask it politically correct. So anything I say, you can treat me like a moron or just don't worry, I'm not going to judge you with how you reply to me. Here's my question. And they just stare at me. And then they're like, oh, yeah, no, you're good. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like whenever we're going back to Hannah's doctor in 2 weeks or a week and a half, we go back to the OB. And I can't wait to give that woman a whole bunch of shit. That fucking cunt, I tell you what. I was walking out of the fucking surgery room.
Yeah.
Okay? I had no anticipation to see Hannah filleted the fuck open.
Yeah.
Okay? I didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
I was doing the whole walk by like, oh, nope, not looking, like hand up next to my face. I'm going to walk by and I'm not going to look at this huge fucking sliced open woman. And the doctor, I'm walking by and she says, all right, Dad, we'll see you later. I'm like, okay, holy fuck. Oh my God, what did I just see?
She did that on purpose.
Oh, that stupid woman. She's not a cunt. She's a great woman. She's not terrible.
She's a nice lady.
She is a nice lady. I'm just calling her names because I still, 4 weeks later, still have that image burned into my head of Hannah with a huge, wide open wound on her stomach. I was not going to look, and then she's like, all right, Dad, we'll see you later. And I look over, and I'm like, oh, my fucking God. Oh, my God. How's that woman standing there smiling with a mask and a face shield on, like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and like, hey, see you later, waving to me. I'm like, what the fuck?
No way, dude. I couldn't do it.
Bad bitch.
I could not do it.
She is a fucking, that woman, I hope everybody's that good because she was, I feel bad for calling her names right now.
If you're in
but-
labor and delivery, you're that good.
You are, aren't you?
Kim was there 7 years, 8 years on labor and delivery.
Yeah.
The nurses, the NPs, the doctors. Bro, you're bringing a life into the fucking
They are
world.
bad bitches.
You're
Bad
bringing a
motherfuckers.
life in, and you got to keep another one alive.
Man.
All in the same day. All in the same operation, all in the same room.
Yeah.
And then once we're done here, we're going to go do another one, and another one, and another one, and another one.
You're making me sweat. That makes my palms all
Yeah,
feel
dude.
funny.
Bro, that's why, like, Kim, she's like, I will never have or feel another job
Like that one.
like that one. She's
No,
like, never again.
And that's what I mean. Like, I have that image burned in because just the whole process blew my mind. We talked about it before. But whenever we go back, I can't wait to give her a whole bunch of shit and be like, I got a bone to pick with you, you asshole.
Hey, thanks
Everything's
for the
great.
nonchalant
She's gonna be
thing.
Like,
and
she's going to be like, so everything's great. And I'll be like, yeah, anything we're doing? I don't like you anymore. But I love you.
Everything's great.
I don't like you. I love you. But how
have
can
a
I say
problem with
this?
you.
I'm going to say something mean to you, but very appreciative. Like, it was wild. Like I said, I keep talking about it because I can't get the thing taken out of my. I will never not see what I saw. Bro, wildest thing in the fucking world.
Yeah,
Wildest thing in the fucking world I ever saw. It's insane.
I can't imagine. I can't watch Dr. Pimple Popper on fucking
I don't
TV.
do well with that shit.
No, I don't either. I'm very bad with that stuff.
And then people are like, oh, well, I wouldn't do well with what you do or how intense this is. I'm like, I guess that just goes to show you how people's minds work and how everybody's different and how we need all these people in these different parts of the world to make this world turn
Yeah.
and to make it function at the high level that it does and how important it is for all these people to be here and doing these great things and nurses and doctors and everybody. Bro, it was fucking nuts. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to give her a bunch of shit.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to ask her about his ball bag.
Yeah, how about this ball bag?
Look at
You
this
ever
ball
seen
bag.
one like that?
What do you think
She'll
of
be
this ball
like,
bag?
it is.
It's a nice ball
It's a
bag.
good ball bag.
Yeah. It's going to make some girl very happy one day. She's going to play with his nuts.
He'll be like, hey, check out this ball bag.
How fucked up are we?
I don't know.
Everybody's going to be like, so can you send me a DM of this kid's ball bag? I got to see it.
Like, can we get like a ratio? Like how big?
Bro, it is a fucking nutsack.
Fuck.
Like he's not a big. He's a little baby.
He has grown. Though.
Oh,
my
ton.
God.
He's not getting chubby.
It's been like a week since I've seen him, and he's much longer.
Way longer.
Yeah.
This kid's. He's not. There's no chubby legs.
Isn't it funny you don't say taller yet?
Yeah, there's longer.
Because they just lay there. It's a longer. It's a longer baby.
Bro, fucking, it is wild.
Mm-hmm.
I had a message, since we're on this topic and we've been all over the place today, somebody asked about spirituality,
Okay.
where you and I stand and how
Yeah.
we are with all these things, because, we seem to, he said, seems like everything you guys do comes from a good spot, da-da-da. He's like, where are you with spirituality and that?
Yeah.
And I think people get the gist of how we are.
Mm-hmm.
But from that standpoint, me personally, we talked about it a lot today with good people and bad people.
Mm-hmm.
I have an issue with it within every different industry. There are bad people.
Mm-hmm.
Within the church. Within the church, there are bad people. There are a lot of good people, but there's bad people too. Like in the Catholic Church,
Sure.
all the priests fucking molesting little boys and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that fucking agrees with that, it's like, you can't fucking defend it.
Yeah.
Stop fucking defending it, you fucking cocksuckers.
Yep.
But then that puts a bad taste in the mouth of the people at the church, because I was raised Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good that came out of me being raised Catholic. There's also some pretty fucked up parts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then and as I continue to progress in life and learn these things and be around other people and new people and meet people all over the world. We've met people all over the world. We do business all over the world. Just being a good person is my number one.
Yep.
I have weak moments where I'm a fucking asshole, and I'll say things that I shouldn't have said, and I'll have to go back and analyze myself and say, fuck, I shouldn't have said that. It didn't do good for anything. Because throughout my life with my former relationship, I've been through things and have done things that I'm not very proud of. And I was a bad person. I had to do bad things. It was rough. So from a spirituality standpoint, I don't know what's going to happen to us after we die.
Yeah.
I have no clue. No one really does. And I do believe in God. But again, when it comes to man, as a people, we are flawed. And we see it every day. So at the end of the day, if I can't control those things, the most important thing I can do and I can control is being a good person. Working hard. Don't mistake being good for being weak.
Yeah, right.
Or not being intense. Or not being a bad motherfucker. You can do all those things but still have good in your heart. Being a good person means that you're going to have to fight for the good, because you're going to run into evil people. Just because you're good does not mean you're weak. It's going to actually mean that you're going to have to be stronger. Because at times of weak moments, the weak moments that I have are when I let negativity win. When I start talking bad about something that didn't really deserve being talked about or even being brought to light. You know what I mean? Those are the times that make it hard to be a good person, because you're going to be tested.
Yeah.
And we couldn't stand for anything more than the good. So from a spirituality standpoint, I do believe in God, but I do believe that man will always be flawed and we will always have issues. So I have my relationship with God.
Yeah.
And I have my relationship with my kids and how their relationship with God affects their lives. So
I used to have a very, very strong view, like not against religion or spirituality. I was just very, very strong-minded towards just a scientific way of life, and it's when I was younger and I was in high school and college, and after a certain point we stopped going to church and I wasn't around it more, and and then all the bad taste in your mouth about the certain things that happen with church, and then people judging you based on not showing up to church, but then they go and make these bad decisions and then think going to church is going to make it all better. And so I'm like, there's no way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I felt like that for a very, very long time. And then after a certain few life events that occurred that just weren't for any rhyme or reason, but it was just meant to be type situations, I definitely started to believe in something much bigger than us.
yes.
and maybe not that being the reason it occurred, but whatever it was guided me to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
It guided me to make the decisions to leave my job. It guided me to push Kim to get through college and to financially take care of us, for her then to quit her job and support me. And I began to believe in something that
Bigger than you
is
are.
bigger than me.
And that's that thing that I agree with, that we talked about before, was the way of the universe, God, whatever it is, whatever it may be, I'm not against it.
Yeah. And I mean, even more so, it sounds insane. I guess not really, but after I met Kenny and we started this whole journey together, and he would send me like music to listen to when I'm running. And, you know, it started to be a lot of religious and Christian like music, things that aren't very intense, but they're very soothing and very untraditional to put on like a workout playlist of what I've been used to, right?
Uplifting.
So these things started to really hit home with me, and I'd never really told anyone about it. I never let Kim know. I never let my family know, and I told them then too, like what I showed them what I'm listening to when I run, and they're like, man, like they're like, you're into this. I'm like, because it is very religious and very church-like and very gospel type music. I don't know what it does to me internally, but it does something I've never, ever felt before in my entire life.
So that's where it comes in, where your relationship, your personal relationship, has become different.
Yes.
That's where I separate that, like church and man. Like you need to have your relationship personally.
Yeah, and
because it's about lifting you, and it's about you becoming better.
Right. I mean, and it hasn't urged me to want to go back to church, and it hasn't. I don't sit and do a structured prayer or anything like that. But I feel very confident in listening to these types of things, and it making me feel better and pushing me through limits. So it's like,
why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't I listen to it? Exactly.
Yeah.
So as far as believing in a God or believing in this or believing in that, that hasn't changed as much as... Fuck, dude. I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah, no, I'd probably say I'd put you in the category of just, it's quite a journey.
Yeah.
You're learning. I wouldn't even say learning. That's a bad term to use. Maybe you're just, you're finding yourself.
Yeah.
It's a new part of it, and that's part of life. And I think that's scary for people too.
It makes me just believe in myself more.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not just someone jamming something down my throat or telling me how I should feel about something. And
well, yeah, that's that thing. I agree, because that's one of the reasons that I've had trouble with school.
Yeah.
And have trouble with church.
Yeah.
Because whenever they tell me what I'm supposed to believe or what I'm supposed to feel or what I'm supposed to do, I kind of have a problem with that. I've always had a problem with authority. I always have a problem with, I like freedom. I've liked it since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that that's what it was called. Like, I don't want people telling me what to do. Because I don't have bad in my heart. So I want to feel things, and you know, when it comes to a spiritual standpoint, like with what you're going through, that's your journey. Me, I connected with it when I had children. That's when I learned more about life. Like, everything started getting pushed to the side whenever I started finding out how I felt about life and how I started feeling about the youth of our world. That was whenever I connected strongly with whatever we can call this.
Yeah.
Okay. Whether whatever, because I think it's a very similar energy.
Yeah.
And it does resort back to religion or God.
Yeah.
Some type of spirituality.
A belief.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's from a good spot. And for me, it was having kids. Whenever this whole process of life and how unique it is and how special it is, that's whenever I saw it, and that's exactly why I feel the way I do about building a gymnastics gym, having this strong effect on young people and how and what they can learn and do in life, because it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it all comes from a good spot. So that's why this whole with spirituality, I just see it as like a wonderful, wonderful part of life.
Yeah, and it's interpreted so many different ways and at different times in life for different reasons. You
and
know,
isn't it kind of funny that that isn't injected into the world on all these media outlets? That's what blows my mind.
Yeah.
Because what we're talking about is so heartfelt and beautiful and wonderful, and what it does for you, your family, your community, and all these great things. And then those are the things that aren't spoken about, all these beautiful things on social media, on mainstream media. That's why I look and I'm like, man, we're in a really negative, this is a really bad thing that's going on.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of beauty to life, there's a lot of beauty to people, there's a lot of wonderful things that occur, and it's being suppressed by all this. And it's like, man, you know, we all need to come together and do something really beautiful and wonderful, because I think a lot of people, a ton of people have these same things.
For sure.
You know, and
I know they do.
Because it's ingrained into them in some way, shape, or form. But whenever you let the negativity win, like I said, dude, there's some days where I get fucking eaten up.
Oh, yeah.
There's days where I just go off the handlebars, or I just start fucking something that fucking jerked me off. And I'm just like, fuck you. Or something that I didn't like, and it didn't even matter if I liked it or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you let that negativity get the best of you, and you shit talk, and you say ignorant things, or you just subjects that don't need to be discussed. And you're like, man, wow, even though 98% of the time or 95% of the time I have good, and I'm happy and I'm smiley, whenever I let that fucking negativity get a hold of me, or win, or that doubt creep into my head and get inside of me and infect me, it took me over a snap of the fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard for me to notice it, like, with myself. Like, it's very difficult.
And that's why being a good person, you have to be a very strong person, because that negativity, the evil, is so easy, quick, and strong, and it's able to come into you and just go rip you apart.
Yeah, and it's never, it can sometimes not be anything over the top. It's just beginning to become negative for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
Like blaming other people and blaming lack of time, and I didn't get to do this, I didn't get to do that, and it's like,
slow the fuck down. You're good. Do it tomorrow.
Right.
Got time.
There's tomorrow.
Okay.
There's tonight. There's
Also, you could not sleep.
Yep.
Just work harder.
Yep.
And even though it's not going to be fun, you do it and you work hard. Like I said, being a good person doesn't mean that you're weak. It doesn't mean that you're a pussy. It doesn't mean that you can't do these things. Most good people are older gentlemen. You don't want to fuck with them.
No.
They're wise. They've been around for a minute. They know a whole lot. And I'm doing the same. Like, I don't handle situations the same way I used to. Like today, this day, I don't handle situations the same way I handled them 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Or 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago. I handle situations way differently, way more mature, and I think way quicker about 17 different ways or scenarios, because I used to not think about the outcomes. I used to just act. And even 6 months ago compared to now, the way I handle a situation or an issue and it needs to find a solution, I don't think just about myself. I don't think just about you. I don't think but just about him. I think about the 17 people or 20 people or the fucking 100 people it's going to affect over there. Has to be thought out. And you have to be able to snap of the fingers, think about these things different ways. Otherwise, you won't become better. The people that work for you, the people that you're affecting, your family, other people's families, the girls at gymnastics, you have to think about how they're all going to be affected before you even speak.
Yep.
And if you aren't like that, you need to slow your roll and take your time and become better and become more keen and even think critically at night. And my time is when I'm vulnerable at night with my head on a pillow. And I think about a million things before I go to bed. That's whenever I have those moments. And like me spending time with SJ in the morning, bro, that time and what I'm thinking about and how I'm looking at him and how he's looking at me, and I'm like, man, this is fucking wild.
Yep.
What's this little baby thinking about? He just came in the world. He's nuts.
He's like, I know this guy. He's the guy with the beard on his face. Looks like me.
Keeps looking at my ball bag.
Keeps talking about my ball
I don't
bag.
know what's going on. What's a ball bag?
Can't wait to find out.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's tough and it's exhausting to think that way and to do those things. That's why it's very difficult for some people and difficult for us when we get overloaded.
Absolutely.
It takes more time and energy to be able to think that way and to implement it.
And we break it down very simple for you all, because I needed this what we just talked about, and all the interest in all how intricate it all was. Being a hard-working motherfucker. So I just talked about all the good. Being a hard-working motherfucker. Those 3 letters or those 4 letters, and how intense they are, and how intense people look at them, and how much of an asshole people might think for you having motherfucker on your shirt. No. It's about being a good person. It's about you being the best motherfucker you can be at every single thing in your life. Not just one thing. Not just being good at one thing, but being good at everything that you are, and always giving everything you have at them, all from a good standpoint. Being a hardworking motherfucker. And just because you are a good motherfucker does not mean that you are weak. That's what this is. So whenever you have HWMF on your shirt or your hat, or you say it, it is not from a negative. It is not from a condescending. It is not from an ignorant standpoint. It is from being the baddest motherfucker you can be at everything you do in your life. And that's whenever it comes back to all the good and all the love and the compassion and everything that we have for our community and our people and our company, our employees and everybody. It all comes back to whenever it's time to work, I'm going to work as hard as I fucking can, which is pretty fucking intense. So that this occurs. And that's why we have the companies that we do, and how these employees react to all of the things that we do, and how awesome everything is within all of our people, the community, the demo crew, our customers, everything.
Yeah.
People feel it. And I want people to do the same things that we do, so that then the people in their lives feel it. And then it just continues to grow. Yeah. Pretty intense. I love it. Fuck yeah. Man, am I hungry. I'm stupid fucking hungry. Oh, man. Well, I guess we'll transition out of that. And I had a hell of a time talking today. I hope everybody enjoyed this.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of different feel. Went a little bit more on the thinking side. You got a side of us that isn't complete fuck-offs, which you're going to get in here in about 5 seconds.
Yep.
Into these fucked up questions that we always do. Remember, like I said, be a good motherfucker, everybody. These questions that we're about to go, these are the adult-loaded questions. I don't know. We get them from the internet. We get them from cards. We get them from anywhere. I have one that's really disgusting and fucked up to ask, but this is all from a good standpoint. Supposed to get conversations going with all your family, your friends, lighten up the day, go to a job site, ask them an inappropriate fucked up question, and possibly get reprimanded from HR. But if you're listening to this, saw company-wide, maybe turn it down, or maybe tell the people that are sensitive to get the fuck out. So without further ado, Shaner, let's have some questions. Do you have any good ones over there?
I think so.
All right, let's have some.
Would you rather date a virgin with 0 experience, or date someone who has plenty of experience but now has chosen to become celibate?
Oh, I'm taking the fucking virgin. I'll teach her a thing or two. I'm not taking a celibate woman.
Yeah, what's the point of the experience then?
Yeah. What's she going to do? Become a nun?
It's on a resume. I don't know.
I used to suck this dude's dick. Let me tell you.
I was really good at it.
What?
How's that helping me?
Where am I benefiting?
Yeah. Yeah, I look like a superstar.
I thought you were going to be like, would you rather be with a virgin who knows nothing, or
Like
with a
porn.
woman that's very experienced and known as the town whore? And it depends on the mood I'm in and what I'm drinking.
Yep. And how? Yeah. How
Yeah.
much of a whore?
Yeah.
Like a huge whore. Or
Like, am I going to feel like a small man whenever I'm with her?
Yeah.
Yes. No. I don't want none of that.
No.
I'll
No
take
way.
this delicate young flower over here. Oh, man. Yeah.
Yep. Going A.
Not
Cool.
taking the town whore, no. Got to have some fun.
Would you rather receive an alert every time your parents have sex, or have your office alerted every time you have sex?
That's a no-brainer for us.
Yeah.
That's a note
Right?
for us. It's like, I'm letting everybody know.
Fuck yeah.
I don't need to fucking know about my parents. That'd be weird. What happens if it goes off like 2 times a day? Be fucked up. God damn, it's fucking 1:30. What are you guys doing?
You start questioning your entire like childhood.
I just spoke to you 5 minutes ago. Oh, fuck yeah.
You-
No, I'll
your
let
alert
everybody
would-
here know.
Yeah, I'd like the alert going off here.
Your alert would go off, and I'd just call you. Hey, what are you doing?
I would. Can we pick the alert, like the sound?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then we all have like a distinct like fucking
Bob, oh,
Seth's throwing
man.
down. Bob's throwing down right now.
Would it be All Star by Smash Mouth?
No. No. You know why? Because Show just like did a rendition of that with using Jay's nickname.
Yeah, Jay.
He's
Wow.
like, Jay, wow, you're a rock star. Oh my god.
No, get that out of here. Fuck no.
No,
Yeah.
I'd do like an ignorant like a horn sound, like a yeah. Uh-huh. Wah, wah, wah.
God damn it, Bob.
No, it'd probably have to be cool. It definitely wouldn't be cool.
Yeah. So, we're ready for the next question?
Yeah,
We're
let's
going
do
to
it.
end with this.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the fucked up.
This is a fucked up, disgusting question that I had no idea. I came across it on the internet. Okay, it was on Facebook and it had like fucking thousands of comments. Thousands of comments. And I was fucking dying because I don't think the other side knew the other side existed. And it's a pretty strong, like the comments were 50-50 in this fucking comment section. Maybe 60-40. But 60-40 is a wild number.
Yeah.
And this is going to be very, very vulnerable right now. This is very personal, very intense, but it's going to blow your fucking minds. Okay?
I do not know if I'm ready for this right now.
I hope everybody's ready. This is the fucking question. Okay? Now, did you know that there are 2 ways to wipe your ass when you're done taking a shit? Some people sit. Some people stand. There's 2 ways. Did you know that there is a standing community when you wipe your ass? Mm-hmm. There are 2 different types. People that sit down to wipe their ass and people that stand up to wipe their ass. I had no idea people stood up to wipe their asses. I had no clue. Did you know that there's a standing community to wipe your ass?
Can you explain the sit down method?
You're a stander.
I don't know. I wouldn't call it a stand.
Like, I'm sitting, my ass is on the toilet, and I wipe my ass.
So is like part of your ass on the seat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't do that.
Oh, you're like
Oh,
a stander.
Yeah.
You're a half stander or a full stander?
I mean, it depends if I had a leg day or fucking.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
See? This is what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I mean. This is a huge thing. I had no idea that this was a thing. Like, I sit down to wipe my ass.
I can't do that. I can't.
I'm blown
do-
away.
I can't do that.
You can't do that.
I feel like I'm wiping like I feel like I'm wiping onto my ass.
I feel the complete opposite. I feel like if I stood, I would do that.
I don't know if it's a mobility thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do more. Yeah,
You're
I
more of a stand, like
I-
a squat stand thing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Squat stand.
Squat stand? It's like the squat stand.
Yeah, like
Oh, so you're a squat stander.
you know what I'll do? I'll lower to the seat to maybe re-up on TP. Like,
Well, yeah, of course.
Like
Yeah, I
depending
understand
which
that.
side it's on though. Like sometimes I don't have to like recover at all.
So, I mean, but my ass, a leg, like obviously not both cheeks, not like me, like, oh, I'm being all lazy and frumpy and stuff. I definitely have a good posture.
Yeah.
I have a good posture sitting down. I just lift up one cheek's on, one leg and cheek's on, and then I'm wiping there.
I feel like I'm not doing a clean wipe that way.
See, I wouldn't feel like I'm doing a clean wipe if I'm standing.
Mm-hmm. Like I feel like I can get more north and south.
I feel like I can get better whenever I'm sitting down and my butt cheeks are split apart.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm more seated. If I sit and have a good posture,
I thought this was
going to
be a way worse question.
Huh?
I thought this was going to be a way worse question.
Well, I mean, it's quite disgusting because we're talking about shit and wiping it from your asshole.
Yeah.
It's nasty as fuck. But I had no clue that there was a standing community.
Yeah, I'm there.
I had no idea. Did you know that there's a sitting community?
I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a stand. What are you doing over there?
I don't know.
I had no clue that the people stood.
Yeah, I knew there was a sit. I didn't look at it as the sit. No, this is what I thought. I just thought there was people that it looked like a sit, but they're doing like a hover, like that it's lesser than mine, but not sitting on the toilet, like an in between.
There's people that stand up.
I don't ever lock my legs out.
No, like, I mean, like pretty stand, like a stand, like standing up.
I mean,
I can't get in there. My
mean-
butt cheeks would go back together.
oh yeah, mine don't. I guess I'm not. There's no way I'm standing up straight.
No, you got the squat stand. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta have the
squat
posture. I'm not saying that no people fuck frumpy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a squat stand. That's why I said, like, if it's like a leg day, like I get like a cramp, or like I'll get like a back thing because you're like pulling yourself.
Shane, are you a sitter or a stander?
Stander.
What? This is blowing my mind right now.
Now is a good question. How many fucking standers do we have in the fucking office? I'm gonna say me and Shane are not the only two.
No way.
No way.
Well, dude, I had no idea. I had no fucking clue. There's a lot of standers.
I'm asking a lot of people now. I want to know.
Right?
So you said there was a 60-40. Who was the 60?
Sitting. It seemed like it. I could be wrong, but I scrolled. Bro, there was thousands of fucking comments. Thousands. And I'm not questioning people's sanitary.
No.
I'm not questioning it. Everybody's got their weight. Everybody's clean. You gotta be clean.
You just come on.
Come on. We're not questioning whether your asshole is clean or not.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we're shaking hands, and we've been, again, how long we've been friends, how much we know about each other. Whole lot, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Now you're probably questioning me. You sit to wipe your ass.
Not questioning.
No, but what I mean is like that thing. You're like, man,
Yeah.
I didn't know there was two communities.
We do so
I had no clue
much,
there was two communities.
We do so much the same way, and that's a huge,
It's a fucking
huge difference.
big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, go ask everyone that fucking question.
Yeah, that's a job site question. That's a great
Yeah.
one. You sitter or stander? Because as part of the sitting community, I had no clue that there was a very large standing community. No clue.
Yeah, I'm a stander. I guess I'm a stander.
You're not
Definitely a
sitting.
stander.
You're not sitting.
No.
Yep. You're a non-sitter. It's crazy. Blew my mind. The comments were fucking hilarious. There was a chick that was like, I've been married to my husband for 26 years. She's like, he's a stander. I'm questioning my entire relationship.
Man,
Yeah. We have to take a poll.
we do have to take a poll.
You have to do a poll. Wonder how many fucked up things we're gonna get in our DMs right now.
Oh my God.
We're gonna get fucking thousands of people being like,
For
I'm a
sure.
stander, I'm a sitter.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to might hand everything over to Shane and have him make some tick marks.
Yeah, count them up.
Count them up.
My
26,000 sitters. Oh, it's
Man,
fucking
I can't
crazy.
wait to ask the guys.
I know. Great job site question, everybody.
Yeah.
I hope this ended the podcast really on a positive note for y'all. Thank you for listening. Make sure you're sharing a lot of this podcast. I can't tell you how wonderful it is to hear this podcast growing at the number that it is. I also like the fact of how much you guys inject your good into the other companies that we post on this social media. Or on this media outlet. Any company that we post on here, we have purchased it, we have talked about it, we have tried it, and then if you do purchase it, go drop them a message saying you heard it on the HWMF podcast from Bob and Seth, anything like that, and make sure that you are supporting your local communities, spreading the good word, and again, share this podcast, let everybody know this is the Working Man's Podcast. We love it. Make sure, again, ask this fucked up question to everybody on the job site, your coworkers. You might... maybe an email, like an encrypted email. Not like hey,
Don't CC all.
don't do that. HR will get a hold of him and be like, you can't ask this question. I didn't say sex or fuck. It was just a shitter question.
You asked if people were a sitter or a stander when you wipe your ass.
Yeah, that's all. That's not bad.
It's research.
It's research. It's not revealing. I'm not going to judge you on it. Maybe. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Fucking A. Enjoy the weekend as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.